change the look of their home, you can price it right. And you'll find a lot of it at Design Exchange. Beautiful frame pieces by a number of notable artists. And new ones pop in all the time. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Now these tend to fly off the shelves. But don't worry, because our connection supplies us with a lot of them. Vintage ceiling tiles from once great old buildings in New York City that make for ultra-unique artwork. These items are definitely hard to find from anywhere else around here. So come take a look, and you'll probably find a treasure. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. In Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
There's an amazing supper club in Wisconsin Dells, Ish Nala, nestled among the pines and perched above the sandstone bluffs of Mirror Lake. The beauty, the history, the service, the food, the fun. Hi, this is Bob Prosser, owner of Ish Nala Supper Club in Wisconsin Dells. I've been a part of Ish Nala since 1973, and I am so proud to continue the tradition that began in 1953. Why not enjoy a brandy old-fashioned in one of our bars, each with a spectacular view overlooking Mirror Lake, or just relax before or after dinner on one of our outdoor decks. Our Ish Nala chefs have prepared your favorites: 24-ounce ribeye, cold water lobster tails, North Atlantic salmon, and of course, Ish Nala's roast duck. Thank you for making Ish Nala Wisconsin's favorite supper club, where the only thing we overlook is Mirror Lake. I'm Bob Prosser, and I want to serve you.
Time for WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Brewers take down the Astros in the 10th inning, winning 5-4. The Crew play again today with coverage starting at 2:35 here on WTMJ. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. Looks like I-41 South near Walker Street and Washington Street. The left shoulder is blocked due to an incident. Traffic seems to be moving normal though.
Sponsored by Accunet Mortgage.
Get your rock-solid pre-approval or a no-pressure refi checkup by clicking on the blue button at Accunet.com. That's ACCUNET.com.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, partly cloudy, breezy, and cooler, a high of 65. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 51. Sunday, partly cloudy, a high of 70. Monday, slight chance of early showers, mostly sunny, a high of 75. Tuesday, mostly sunny, a high of 74. Wednesday, sunny, a high of 79. Right now in Madison, 62, Green Bay, 57, and in Milwaukee, 56 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg, Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 9:07.
The following program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel. The advice and opinions expressed during the Fox World Travel Show are solely that of the hosts and guests of Fox World Travel, and not WTMJ or Good Karma brands. Need a vacation? Whether it's the trip of a lifetime or a weekend getaway, we can help. This is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day.
Showing her true test of dedication, flying out of the country later today, yet she's here this morning. Rose Gray, good morning.
It's true. I miss you guys too much when I'm gone, so I wanted to get in as many as I could. So, yes, and thanks. Colleen will be filling in for me next week, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the fact that there are Fox team members who are willing to step in and cover so I can travel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tell us, what's your travel this week?
Well,
where are we going and what are you doing?
I'm leaving this afternoon to fly to Portugal with the one and only, the radio legend himself, Gene Miller, and his lovely wife, Luann, who had just celebrated, I think, their 49th wedding anniversary or something like that, yesterday or the day before, and our new grandparents. And so as their first-time grandparents, it may be really hard for them to leave because I think their grandchild was born like 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's a little tricky. You, on the other hand, have a third granddaughter.
Yes, as of yesterday afternoon.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
And does the excitement diminish as never, right?
No.
Each one is going to be different and unique and just so much fun. So
yeah, we get to go meet her today. Can't wait.
That's exciting. So that's happening. And then we want to let everybody know, if you text FWT to 855-616-1620, that's the Siding Unlimited talk and text line, 855-616-1620 FWT, you will get this week, and I promise it will be different next week, but that's just what we do here because it's such a big deal. You will get information about the exclusive nonstop vacation flights, or as we old timers like to call them, charters, that fly from Milwaukee to the likes of fabulous places like Puerto Vallarta, Cancun, Punta Cana, Jamaica, and Cabo San Lucas.
Sounds beautiful.
It is beautiful. And some of the listeners are maybe saying, okay, Rose, this is the third week in a row. This is what's going on. But we just want everybody to realize they were just released. And within the 2 weeks from that release, there are dates that are sold out. There are flights that are full already, most especially around spring break, which because Easter happens to fall on the 28th of March, is going to be similar or the same for many, many school districts.
So yesterday, I'm running around in a sprinkler with the 4-year-old granddaughter at 5:30 at night. It's still beautiful outside. It's warm. And then today, I didn't even look at the forecast, and I just put shorts and a T-shirt on, and I walked outside, and I'm freezing.
Yeah.
It makes me want to get away again.
It absolutely
does.
This
weather in Wisconsin just drives you batty. You're like, I just need to go somewhere warm for like a whole week at a time. That
Precisely.
Would be nice.
And we're not, none of this should be a surprise to us, is what I'm trying to say. And so we are very well aware of the fact that when winter is upon us, could be middle of November, people can say, oh, we had beautiful Christmases where we didn't have any snow. Yes, but you do know what's coming. And
you know what's coming. Plan ahead. Use these nonstop flights. Get the link by texting FWT to 855-616-1620. By the way, that's the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, the same line you can ask questions. And that's what we do this hour. We talk travel with Rose Gray. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on WTMJ.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Now that the weather is becoming wonderful, let's think less work, more play. Let Outdoor Living Unlimited replace that deck, build the outdoor kitchen, add a covered structure. How about an automated pergola with automated screens? Let us build a space for you that you'll never have to paint. All you need to do is play, enjoy, live. Stop by our Outdoor Living Unlimited showroom at 665 Larry Court in Waukesha. The showroom is amazing, perfect to start your journey. Less work, more play, Outdoor Living Unlimited.
Did the Greek gods ever sleep? Huh? Did Aphrodite have a heart-shaped bed?
Maybe.
Did Hades, god of the underworld, sleep on a trundle bed?
I think the Greek gods would have loved the Nevea bedroom from Penny Mustard.
Nevea is heaven backwards.
A bedroom fit for a king.
You mean a Zeus?
But not Poseidon. He'd have a waterbed.
The Nevea bedroom, starting at just $168 a month, with no interest and no payments till May of 2029, through May 31st at Penny Mustard.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only inside the Exposition Center at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed up to 60% off retail, so save thousands. Save big on new hot tubs, spas, and saunas, also cold tubs. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show, this weekend only, inside the Exposition Center at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Visit 1-800-SPASale.com.
Hey, it's WTMJ Steve Scafidi.
And Kristen Bry of Point Taken.
Krista, did you know that only 40% of Americans have done any estate planning and only 40% of those have been properly updated?
When it comes to wills, trusts, and probate, there's a lot at stake. I needed someone who specializes in estate planning. At Walney Legal Group, that's all they do.
No intimidating lawyers. They just provide customized, friendly, easy experience. They call it lawyering the way it should be. So whether you need your estate planning reviewed
or just getting started, visit WALNYlegal.com.
Planning a vacation? We've got you covered. You're listening to the Fox World Travel Show with Rose Gray on WTMJ.
Partly cloudy, breezy, a high of only 65 today. It's 56 in Milwaukee. Dayton Kane here with Rose Gray. And when I go to foxworldtravel.com and I click on menu and go to vacation travel, there's a thing that pops up on the top and I see Seat Connected. I go to travel events and there's couple things on there that are new that we need to tell people about.
Precisely. Thank you, Dayton. That's exactly what you need to do. We have information on that page about an upcoming event, which is the Vacation Showcase. And it will be again this year at EAA. And it was such a hit last year, such an amazing hit last year, that we really needed to give everybody a little time to put it on their calendar before we say time to register. So you want to be watching and listening for when we're going to have that registration link up. Doing things a little bit differently this year. We're going to be there from 8 a.m. to noon. We realize on the 12th of September, it's still going to be gorgeous outside. And from last year when it was raining a little bit in the morning, but then turned out to be a beautiful day, we had people lining up 45 minutes before it even opened because they wanted to get in and get out. What is the actual showcase? It's just what that sounds like. We are showing off our top cruise and tour partners to you. They come from all over the United States and fly in to do or drive in. Some of them are from the Midwest, and they have booths set up, and so there's opportunities for you to talk to our cruise partners, our tour operators. We had some fun last year. We had the mascot from the herd was there. Appleton Airport is there. So it's really fun. We feed you well. And although I will be in Peru, I am missing this.
Oh, you're missing
Yes,
it. Wow.
I am just freaking out about. No, I'm not. I'm going to be in Peru.
Let's see. Vacation Showcase, Peru.
Exactly. But
it is a huge event.
It's a huge event, and I know everybody will step up. But what I'm here to tell you is we once again will be broadcasting our show live from EAA, and we had so many people that wanted to participate and be there for that broadcast. We have opened up one of our seminar rooms, so we will have much more room to accommodate those of you who want to be there at 9 o'clock for Steve Scafidi, Colleen Alsberg, and the WTMJ Fox World Travel Show live broadcasting from EAA in Oshkosh.
Nice. So now you can't sign up for this yet, but if you go to the website, you'll get all the information that's up there. But this is a date. Get out your phone, put this in your calendar, or if you're old school like my wife, get out your purse and get your calendar and write it in there. Just save the date for September 12th from 8 to noon.
Yep. Exactly.
The other thing that popped up there this week is a recorded show that you guys did a couple weeks ago.
Right. So we did a virtual travel show, which essentially is what we did in Delafield in the middle of April. So if you were unable to come to that show in person, we have now got an opportunity for you to go on a virtual travel show. What's so cool about this is you can watch it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, and then you can pause it and go do something else, and you can come back and pick it up right up where you left off. And so this is what we are calling our travel calendar of a catalog of all the Fox Group vacation trips. And so what we've got up for 27, and then 3 exciting things that are already planned for 28, which is Antarctica with Kate Robinson, Galapagos with Colleen Alsberg, and Japan. We're offering Japan again, our 3rd time, because it's so popular. So virtual travel show to watch now, September 12th, EAA Vacation Showcase to put on your calendar for later.
That's all under the Stay Connected tab in the top right-hand corner under Travel Events. You can see that. And if you go to foxworldtravel.com, go to Vacation Travel and then Group Travel, you got the Fox Group Vacations. And all those trips that Rose was just mentioning, They're there. There's pictures. There's itineraries. There's maps. There's ways to sign up online to get somebody to hook that up for you and get you on the trip. So do that today. It's going to be a little chilly outside. You're going to just hang out maybe in the sunroom.
Maybe.
Get out your laptop. Get online. Go to foxworldtravel.com and just scroll and dream about the travel that you're going to do for the next year. Call us if you have questions and want to talk travel. 855-616-1620 is the number to call for Sighting Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. The same number that you can text FWT to today. The last week to get that direct link via text for those nonstop flights that are going out of Milwaukee. Are the Rockford ones on there as well?
The Rockford ones are there as well. And so last week, I maybe acted a little too disappointed. I wasn't disappointed. I was hoping there was going to be either a new destination that Apple Vacations has never gone to before, or they would bring back one of the old ones like Huatulco or Ixtapa or one of those.
Sure.
Well, that didn't happen, but that's okay because flying out of Rockford is so easy and so simple and so cheap with regard to parking that you can do Cancun, Punta Cana, and then Costa Rica, a small window for Costa Rica, the 5th of February through the 26th of March, Friday departures out of Rockford.
All right, FWT gets you that link, 855-616-1620. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
I feel like we've made it. Spring, summer, fun. Time to enjoy 2026. It's also time to look at your windows and doors. Time to upgrade so you can enjoy all the seasons in your home. This is Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, inviting you to our showroom. Stop by and operate our windows. They're so easy to use. Open and close our doors. They swing so well. Feel how energy efficient our windows and doors can be. And you can do the test, feel, see, operate, compare all at our amazing showroom. Set up an appointment with one of our team members and you'll get one-on-one attention. In our showroom, answering questions, discussing ideas, creating solutions to create a warmer, safer, cleaner home. Trust the local family-operated Siding Unlimited to be the company of choice for your next window project. Proven to be the best by earning Pella's prestigious Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. Siding Unlimited. Experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Call Siding Unlimited at 262-567-4513 or visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Heading to the airport? Make parking the easiest part of your trip with Exec Park, located just minutes from Mitchell International Airport. Family owned and operated for over 45 years, Exec Park offers secure parking, a 24-hour shuttle, and reliable service. Because at Exec Park, we care about our customers like family. Mention that you're a WTMJ fan for a special discounted rate. Skip the stress, save some cash, and start your trip right. Book your reservation at execpark.com or call 414-747-1000. Exec Park. Your vacation starts now.
Is your life stuck in constant stress mode? Headaches, poor sleep, constant tension. Vince Vitrano for Connect Chiropractic, my team that can help not just mask symptoms, but find the root cause. Connect Chiro specializes in neurologically focused chiropractic care, helping your nervous system function the way it's designed so your body can heal, adapt, and perform at its best. Helping our community live healthier, more energized lives. Go connectchiro.com.
Take your travel tips from the travel experts. Welcome back to the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane and Rose Gray with you. Partly cloudy, breezy, 65 for a high today. It's 56 in Milwaukee, 855-616-1620, the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. Let's go to Alice in Sioux Falls. How are you this morning? Uh-oh. You there, Alice?
I'm taking 3 days ahead of a cruise in Barcelona. So I have 3 days to spend. I don't want to spend time standing in line at the Basilica. Can she give me any recommendations on how to save time on tours?
Oh, that is such a good question. So you know that you must see Sagrada Familia, which is the amazing cathedral that you're referencing. There is a company that's called Viator, V as in Victor, I-A, T as in Tom, O-R, Viator. And they are a good, reliable tour company that can get you what we love to call skip the line, or in Europe they'll say skip the queue, so that you don't have to wait in line for any of the attractions that you may be going to. There's lots of different ways to do it. You can pair that up with several other featured highlights that they've got. So you could also do what I think is kind of cool. They also offer a tapas walking tour. Tapas are heavy appetizers. And that's huge in Barcelona. When you are walking down Las Ramblas, which is the main boulevard in Barcelona, you will see little stands, little pop-up cafe-like places that have beautiful, beautiful opportunities for you to sit down, have some great sangria, try the tapas. You will absolutely have the best time ever. They do offer a tour of that. So you have a guide that sits you down, you have one, you continue to move on, that kind of a thing. Or that part of it you could do on your own. But anyway, to answer your question, Viator, Viator, reputable tour company that we at Fox use as well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right. Enjoy Barcelona.
Yeah, and thank you for calling. 855-616-1620. That's the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line. And that's how you get in touch with Rose and get your questions answered. This one says, I'm going to Alaska with you, and I saw the Holland America website that you should register your electronics, phone, tablet, camera, with TSA prior to leaving. What are your thoughts on this?
I've actually never done it. When we get back from the break, I just want to make a mention of what I did this past Thursday with a securities expert and Annex Wealth Management, which was very fun. But I have never registered my electronics with TSA, but I'm reaching out to one of my security people right now. So after the break, we will be able to answer that question in a better way.
All right. Another one came through, says, we got home from our cruise recently. We spent 2 extra days in Lisbon. We were shocked how big the city is. The airport was a nightmare. So Lisbon's a bigger city, huh?
Lisbon is a big city. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure if it's staffing issues or what the problem is, but Lisbon Airport can be insane. Now, the beautiful thing about the trip I'm about to embark on is we are flying into Lisbon. So although it will be chaotic, we're leaving. We don't have to deal with the lines at the checkout and ticket counters, etc. And we're flying home from Porto.
Okay.
And Porto is a much smaller airport and nicer to deal with. But yes, Lisbon Airport is absolutely been known for several months now, probably going on a year, because of the popularity of the Douro River and all the people that are now discovering Portugal for the first time ever and going in flocks. Lisbon Airport has been known to be quite busy.
Okay. So Fox World Travel, of course, on this show, we talk a lot of group travel.
Yes.
What else do you guys do?
So we do everything, actually. We do business travel, we do meetings and incentives travel, and I always like to say I work on the sexy side of things, which is the vacation side of travel. And when we talk vacations, we are also talking Fox Group vacations. We are talking destination weddings as well. So we are your one-stop shop. We love talking to you about all things travel and can handle pretty much everything, with the possible exception of a Greyhound bus ticket. Okay. Not sure we could help you with that, but maybe.
Let's talk about destination weddings briefly. So when I call Fox World Travel, are you guys setting up just the flights and hotel, or are you helping me plan everything on site when I'm there?
It can be all or none. It can be we could just block your group air and we can just block rooms at a particular resort and you can deal with the rest of it. Most of the time, these brides are doing this for a reason. They don't want the headache and the hassle of being a planner. And so they put that in our ball, that ball in our court, which we then work with the wedding coordinator at the resort. The other beautiful thing about working with our destination wedding team is they know where we get the best service when it comes to destination weddings.
Oh, yeah.
They have a relationship with the various destination wedding coordinators at these various resorts, and they know who are the best. And so if you come and say, we stayed at this resort 5 years ago and we're going to celebrate that by having our wedding there, you may talk to the wedding specialist who says, you know what, that's a great resort, but we don't have good luck with weddings there. Maybe we should look at another one. And so it can be something as extravagant as dinner for everyone, and you're probably saying, wait a minute, we want an all-inclusive. But if you're going to put a private dinner together and you want just your wedding party to be wedding guests to be involved with that, there's a component to that we will be dealing with. Maybe you want heavy cocktails and a band. That's really popular in Jamaica, that as soon as you're finished with the wedding, you just all move over to one area, and they either have like a reggae band or maybe some tropical music, if you will, and steel drums. That's what I'm trying to think of. Steel drums and reggae bands and things like that. And you're blocked off from everybody else. So your guests have that kind of an experience. They can also give you advice with regard to what kind of documentation you need, how long you need to be in a country before you can be married, and all of those things. That's all off your plate.
So has this become more popular in recent years? Because when I got married 32 years ago, I don't remember hearing people going on destination weddings. And now it seems like I hear it all the time.
I think part of it is because we are seeing more what we call blended families. This is a second marriage for many people. And so that's one way to get around what could be stressful. I think another thing is that people are looking to travel more. And again, we have consultations with this bride and this groom and say, let's talk about this. Is this the perfect idea for you? Because you sound like you really want to let everything go, but you are giving us all kinds of information about the details. Do you want to let it go? Do you want to? Because you can't be the picky bride when it comes to destination weddings in most cases. I want this particular shade of pink in my flowers. Probably isn't going to happen. They're going to do their best, but I don't know that it's going to always, happen. So you've got to be a little bit footloose and fancy free when you do these kinds of destination weddings. Again, some people feel like it's a hindrance to the amount of people that they're going to get, because you're asking people to use their time and their money to take a vacation to go to your wedding. But they're very, very popular, and I think they will continue to be so.
FoxWorldTravel.com has all the information on that. We have another half hour to go. Get your calls and texts in. Now we go to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Jen Gregg. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Dayton. Charges filed against the man accused of setting a playground on fire in New Berlin. 19-year-old Braddock Sherwood faces 3 felonies, including arson, possession of a Molotov cocktail, and criminal damage to property. Police responded around 4:40 Friday morning to reports from witnesses that Beware Park was on fire. The park's merry-go-round was damaged in the fire, but no one was hurt. Sherwood's surety bond is set at $15,000. He's due back in court in July. The Wisconsin Elections Commission is raising concerns about mail delivery delays affecting absentee ballots. The commission sent a letter to the U.S. Postal Service and Wisconsin's congressional delegation after reports that some absentee ballots took unusually long to arrive during the spring election last month. The commission is asking federal officials to review delivery issues and help ensure absentee ballots are delivered on time ahead of the midterm elections. And the Department of Health Services releasing its new state health assessment, a report issued every 5 years that examines health trends and challenges facing Wisconsin residents. The report identifies several key concerns: housing affordability, mental health care, healthcare costs, transportation, and the rising cost of living. The report incorporates statewide data and feedback from residents. State officials say the findings will help guide future public health priorities and investments. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. I-94 East at 35th Street, the right lane is blocked due to a crash. Traffic is a bit backed up around the area because of the closure.
Sponsored by Tehan Greenhouses in Oak Creek. Buy direct from the grower. Tehan Greenhouses in Oak Creek. Shop the best selection of blooming hanging baskets, deck planters, annuals, perennials, and vegetables. Prices flat from last year. Buy direct. Tehan Greenhouses.
Here's your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Today, partly cloudy, breezy, and cooler, a high of 65. Tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 51. Sunday, partly cloudy, a high of 70. Monday, slight chance of early showers, mostly sunny, a high of 75. Tuesday, mostly sunny, a high of 74. Wednesday, sunny, a high of 79. Right now in Madison, 63, Green Bay, 57, and in Milwaukee, 56 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg, Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 9:33.
Start the countdown. The crew is ready for takeoff.
Pitch to Bowers. And a high fly ball, deep right field. This ball's way back there. That one's off the scoreboard and over it. and out of this ballpark.
The Brewers touchdown in Houston to take on the Astros.
You can kiss it goodbye, second deck.
Our Brewers Radio Network game day coverage starts today at 2:35. We are the home of the Brewers. WTMJ.
Sponsored by Redo Cabinets. Don't replace this spring. Reface.
I'm Mark Olson with Redo Cabinets. Redo Cabinets is a family business serving homeowners for over 70 years. Now we're in Milwaukee and ready to share with homeowners the benefits of refacing and not replacing those old kitchen cabinets. At Redo Cabinets, we use premium cabinet facings made right here in the USA. You select from dozens of colors, styles, hardware choices, and accessories. And during our Memorial Day event, you could get big savings. 50% off installation of a kitchen remodeling project and a free sink and faucet. Plus, no payments and no interest until 2027. That's right, 2027. Incredible savings. Redo Cabinets, 414-677-6417. That's 414-677-6417. Or visit us at redocabinets.com. That's redocabinets.com. Serving homeowners for over 70 years in Illinois and Wisconsin. Don't replace, reface with Redo Cabinets.
Hey, John Mercure here for Azura Memory Care and Assisted Living. Their mission is to transform the culture of care. They specialize in caring for those with early to late-stage Alzheimer's or other related dementia symptoms, and they offer early memory loss classes to help you. They specialize in this area. It's kindness at the core, locations throughout southeast Wisconsin. It's compassion, it's empathy. It's Wisconsin-based and family-owned, always welcoming people to come tour and welcome their new residents. I've seen their places. They're top-notch. It's Azura Memory Care and Assisted Living.
Before you pack your suitcase, hear from the experts. Here's more of the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane and Rose Gray, 9:35 on a Saturday. Another 25 minutes of the Fox World Travel Show. Get your calls and texts in at 855-616-1620. This one says, we're flying to Scotland this October. Our flight is from Chicago to Amsterdam, then a flight from there to Inverness. Upon arrival in Amsterdam, do we need to go through customs? Do anything special prior to our next flight? Do they check bags again? So what happens in that transfer process?
So when you're doing an international flight like that, typically your bags are going to be checked through. So you're going to go and you're going to see as the gate agent or as the ticket counter is giving you your tags for your bag. I always tell people, look at the arrival city. Is it the city you're supposed to be arriving in? And so that will do that. Now, you'll go through immigration probably when you get to Amsterdam, or a security point check, or a passport control type situation, or very likely what we're calling now EES, which is Entry Exit System, which they're starting to slowly put into place all over Europe, which is a way for them to collect your biometrics. There may be a screen that you have to put your fingers on for the fingerprinting. There will be a machine probably that you have to look into. It will capture your facial biometrics. And then that's what's happening now rather than a stamp. Because in the old days, or in some cities still, you would be going through with your passport and you'd be collecting that stamp as you're going through immigration. What is your reason for being here? How long are you staying? They may ask you those kinds of questions, and then they continue on. Now, many times you then are still going to go through the process of having your belongings that you're carrying with you screened. So there may be another screening point at this place where we're connecting in Amsterdam, where we're taking the 3-ounce bags out of our carry-on, or we're taking our laptops out. Each city is different, and I do say each time I go through one connecting city, it may not be the same. Last time I had to take my laptop out. This time I don't have to take my laptop out, that kind of a thing. But when you come back home, when you're going to your destination, likely you will not have to claim your bags. When you are coming back home, if you are going to connect someplace in the United States, that's where you're going to collect your bags and then continue on. If your connection is in Europe or any other international destination, you likely will not have to collect and recheck. So just, it's kind of a new process, the EES And then we also talked about ETIAS, ETIAS, which I was just saying the acronym and saying it letter by letter, and we learned it's actually ETIAS, and that's going to be coming into play probably the fourth quarter of 2026. So non-visa or visa-exempt countries, the United States is one of them, for the Schengen countries. That's about 30 countries that belong to what we consider to be the European Union. It's not. It's a different organization, but those countries, if you Google Schengen, Schengen, I believe it is, Schengen countries, you'll be able to see it's Germany and France and Spain and Switzerland and Italy and all of the ones that you typically think of. And then you're going to have an application, and it's going to give you an electronic authority to enter that country. And this has just been going on for a while. They've been talking about this for several years, keep pushing back the date they're going to implement this, but they're thinking that now that the EES is up and running pretty well for many airports, that is the next step, is to get that ETIAS in place.
Well, Rose Gray, this all sounds so difficult. What can I do to get through this if I'm not able to do it on my own?
Ask for help from a travel professional for sure. This is why, we're there for you. And so that brings me to a great segue into my Thursday night was so much fun. I got to go out to the Waukesha hangar and be on a panel. Thank you to Dave Spano and all the people at Annex Wealth Management for including me in this, where we talked about flight safety, travel safety, and dream planning. So I was part of the dream planning component of that, but I just felt like it was so much fun. There was a securities expert named John Choate on the panel, and then there was also the owner of what is Jetout, Jetout. Look him out. Look him up. It's a private jet company right there in Waukesha, Wisconsin, and it was a stellar night, and we talked about all things travel. Now, the security expert was a delight. I could have spent 2 hours with him just picking his brain and talking to him about all things security. But what I loved is the second thing he talked about was registering any international trip with STEP. Whenever you travel internationally, you should be going on and registering with STEP. So it's travel.state.gov will get you to that. There's a whole new page, a whole new website for STEP, but it's the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. And it's telling you, you tell the U.S. government, I'm leaving on this date, I'm staying in this country and this country and this country, and I'm coming home on this date. And what I loved is that this particular panelist used a phrase that I've said for many years when people challenge me with, I don't want Big Brother knowing where I am, with, if you don't think the United States government knows where you are every time you travel internationally, you are sadly mistaken. You are swiping a passport.
Yeah.
They know where you are. But what's more helpful to the government is knowing your exact location and how to get in touch with you should something go awry. And this all kind of came out of the uprising in Egypt back in, I think, 2010, 2011, where the U.S. government sent empty planes, also known as deadheaded, several big, gigantic jets to go get anybody that wanted to get out of Egypt as soon as possible and couldn't get flights. And so if Big Brother's going to come and save me in a situation like that, you may have all my information. I'm glad to provide it.
And by the way, if you carry a cell phone, you're being tracked wherever you go.
Well,
they know exactly where you are at any given moment.
All of the above. So FWT to 855-616-1620. And I'm going back to the text that said, I'm going to Alaska with you. And I saw on Holland America's website, you should register your electronic devices, phone, tablet, camera with TSA prior to leaving. If you could snip that and send it to me in a link, I have looked all over Holland America's website. It may be in the fine print somewhere that I'm not seeing. But then I went to TSA on the break and tried to find a place where you could actually register those, and I couldn't find a place to register them as well. I'm not sure about that. Is it for theft purposes? Is it so that they don't think that you're bringing in electronic devices to sell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Anybody knows, let me know.
We're going to take a break. We'd love to hear from you. It is the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dave Spano, CEO of Annex Wealth Management.
We have a contractual agreement that we give our clients, this fiduciary standard of care. We also say fee-only fiduciary. So a lot of people are kind of twisting it these days and saying, I'm a fiduciary some of the time. I call them part-time fiduciaries. And that's the reason why we say fee-only fiduciary. That means we do not accept commissions.
Know the difference with Annex Wealth Management. Click Get Started at annexwealth.com.
Hey, it's WTMJ Steve Scafidi. Celebrate active aging at the Enjoy Life Symposium. Join Capri communities and adults 55 plus for a free high-energy day at the Enjoy Life Acting Aging Symposium. Live entertainment, a senior fashion show, and speakers like, get this, Melinda Myers and Chef Michael Fecker, the Ukuleles, and Milwaukee's Dancing Grannies. Capri Communities brings it all together for one unforgettable day, Wednesday, June 10th at Elmbrook Church in Brookfield. Register now at enjoylifesymposium.com, and you'll be entered to win a Green Bay game day experience. That's enjoylifesymposium.com.
Save big on everything for your next project. Now at Menards. Keep your home neat and organized with help from Dakota. Whether you need extra storage or want to add an accent to your living space, Menards has the shelving solutions for you. Dakota shelving comes in a variety of finishes to match your style. View our entire selection of Dakota shelf boards on Menards.com. Plus, check out our weekly flyer for other great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Baseball is more than a game. It's about teamwork, preparation, and stepping up when it matters most. Those same qualities define our veterans and live at the core of Mission 94 Firearms Education Center. Veteran-owned Mission 94 was created to carry forward the values of service, accountability, and respect. Through world-class instruction and a purpose-driven approach, they provide an experience that challenges and prepares you. It's not just about training. It's about continuing a mission built by those who have served. Just Google Mission 94.
Everywhere you turn, it's plus, plus, plus. Retail chains, streamers, even our phones come with plus. And to think it all started with Hasselus mattress, because nobody has more plus than us. Right now at Hasselus, get a Queen Beauty Sleep by Beauty Rest Elm Cove A mattress. Others sell it for $1,459, but Hasselus has it for just $794. Plus, through Monday, you'll also get a free adjustable base. Plus, a huge selection of Beauty Rest, Sealy Posturepedic, and other big name brands. Plus, free financing. Plus, free next day delivery and setup. Plus, free haul away and disposal of your old mattress. Plus, employee free showrooms. Get all this plus a whole lot more when you shop at Hasselus Mattress. Woo! All these pluses have me feeling nonplussed. Save big on Sealy Posturepedic, Beauty Rest, and more every day from 9 to 9. Find an employee-free showroom near you or shop online at Hasselus.com.
Gotta get away? No one does it better. Back to more of the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Dayton Kane and Rose Gray with you. Are you going to the tattoo festival after this? Get a new tat?
I'm not going to the tattoo festival, but I will tell you this fun fact. Remember Steve Scafidi's sold out trip in November is one of this items is he's getting a tattoo, and we have now put him in touch with the tattoo artist who is going to be doing it. So now it's becoming more real.
Oh, it's going to happen, huh?
His wife Kathy says he's going to cry like a baby. I can't wait.
Okay, so let's talk about celebrity cruises. I was just on one recently.
Yes.
It was great. The food was amazing. The staff was phenomenal. The theater was huge. I'm on a ship and I'm like, I'm in the theater like the size of a PAC. Like, it was impressive.
And we do love celebrity cruises. So that's the big sister, if you will, of Royal Caribbean. They're owned by the same company, but this is just a next level up. And so many of you know I was on Celebrity when I did Galapagos. That was phenomenal. They have, I think it's a great multi-generational type cruise line. You had several different generations. Everybody
3
found
generations.
Stuff to do. And I'm guessing you didn't see tons of little kids running around.
Not a lot of little kids on the ship we were on.
Right. But they do have a club, and I don't want to call it babysitting service, although you can usually pay somebody from one of those clubs to come in and stay in your cabin with them at night if you want to do that. But they're very diverse, and they're very worldwide, and they're one of our absolute preferred partners. What does that mean? Why do we have preferred partners at Fox World Travel? Because we have relationships with these people. We know they're not going to let our guests down, and then therefore we've got to deal with everything that's going on when they get back. And so they have small ships for places that require that, and they've got big ships for those of you who are looking to do something kind of crazy like, a big Caribbean cruise or something of that nature. And so one of the fun things to do, Dayton and I have done this before, where you go to our website, which is foxworldtravel.com, and then you go to cruises. And when you go to search cruises, you will have the opportunity to put filters on this particular search engine, which will tell them, I want the Caribbean. I want it anytime in the month of February. And I heard Rose talking about all things good celebrity cruise lines. I want to look at celebrity cruises for February 2027. So you can hone that, 56,000 cruises that you would get.
Yeah.
It's not 56. How much
it's
is it?
49,672 sailings. Yes.
Yeah. So we don't want you to have to go through all that. So you see all the little drop downs, sailing dates, length of sail. There you can pick a cruise line. And so you could put in just celebrity and you could look at what they've got going on right now. And so use that to get your preliminary information. You still can get quotes and things like that right on that booking engine if you so desire. You can kind of then have a better idea of what kind of budget you would be working with for something that you have been wanting to do.
It even breaks it down: inside cabin, outside cabin, balcony cabin, suite, so you can see the different pricing for different levels.
Right, and this is on the Fox World Travel website, so you're not out there in cyberland where you don't feel comfortable. Like, who's seeing this? Where are they getting this information? This is going through a Fox World Travel network, and so you can feel confident when you do your search for all things celebrity cruises.
We're going to take our final break. One more segment left, 855-616-1620. If you have questions for Rose Gray, she's not here next week, so you're going to have to wait 2 weeks if you don't get it in the next 10 minutes. It's the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
From the post-game to the morning show, there's no rest for baseball for Dominic Cotroneo, our Brewers 360 guest every Monday at 8:45 on Wisconsin's Morning News.
The point being is they are nearing the end of this storm when they finally get to be the team that they were projected to be. And maybe some of the kids down in AAA start to find their footing.
Brewers 360 is sponsored by Outdoor Living Unlimited, Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Cannon and Dumphy, and Ridgetop Exteriors.
Save on the best quality furniture and mattresses during the Memorial Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture. With major discounts from our premier suppliers, you will save big bucks on top brands like Bradington Young, made in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Bradington Young is known for its fine quality leather upholstery. Fjords brings you modern Scandinavian designed recliners and sofas, ergonomically engineered for more hip and back support. Norwalk, with American roots that go back over 100 years, specializes in making furniture just for you. Choose the piece, style, fabric, or leather you want, and in just 35 days, we'll deliver your new sofa, chair, or sectional. In stock or special orders are all sale priced. Need a little help putting it all together? At Ken Michaels Furniture, our design staff is ready to help you with your purchases. And it's free. Stop in today and save during our Memorial Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture on Capitol Drive in Brookfield, Highway 100 in Greenfield, or our downtown Mattress Factory showroom.
From large manufacturer to local pizza shop and every business in between, Summit Credit Union helps your vision take shape with loan programs, great rates, and strategic solutions. Whatever you're building, you've got this. And Summit Credit Union's got you.
Vince Vitrano here with your HVAC guy, Urban Heating and Cooling. How much longer does that furnace have? Question to ask my man Ryan. His family-owned business with his wife Ellie, based in Franklin. They serve all of southeast Wisconsin. Now, what Ryan most wants to do is help you get as much life out of that furnace that you've already got. But when you have him in for a tune-up, now he can give you an honest assessment on how much longer that older unit will hold out. Free estimate is always part of the deal, so you know it will fit your budget. Tell him Vinny sent you when you call urbanheatingandcooling.com.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee. From the Annex Wealth Management Studios, this is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station. Before you pack your suitcase, hear from the experts. Here's more of the Fox World Travel Show on WTMJ.
Partly cloudy, breezy, a high of 65 today. It's 56 in Milwaukee. Rose Gray, Dayton Kane, our final segment here. A couple texts to get through. Must an electronic travel authorization, an ETA form, be completed to fly into Heathrow? Anything else I need to know?
No. Yes, you do need to get an ETA, which is an electronic travel authority. It is not the same as the ETIAS that we were talking about in the previous segment. This has been going on for anybody that's traveling to or through the UK for a while. My group with Gene Miller last year when we did Scotland and we were on British Airways and we connected in Heathrow, we needed to get that. Okay. So that's a little bit different. It's 20 euros. You apply online, and it is for any, again, visa exempt country. So we don't need a visa to go to the UK, but we do need to have a electronic travel authority, which essentially is a visa. And it's good for 2 years, I believe, or the length of the document it's attached to. So if your passport expires before the 2 years is up, you do have to go get it. You have to get another one.
And this is why you work with a travel advisor. And this is why I and Tracy, my wife, like to do group travel, because we don't even think about any of this stuff. You guys just tell us, here's what you need, and you get it. If we got to get it ourselves, we know exactly where to get it, and we don't have to go online and scrounge and hope we didn't fill out a wrong website and now our information's somewhere it shouldn't be. So
exactly. And we did get the texters who text in a visual for me from Holland America, which says, if you cannot prove that you owned an item prior to departure, customs officials may charge you duty to bring it back into your country.
Oh, geez.
Customs pays particular attention to cameras, including special lenses, video equipment, binoculars, radios, laptops, computers, etc. Customs officials will not be available at the ship during check-in to register valuables. I've never had a problem with that, because in this day and age, it is completely normal to have a cell phone, an iPad, a laptop, maybe all three of those.
Sure.
So I looked to see how could we register this on TSA, and I could not find, I could not find it. So I have never done that before.
And you've never had to give up or pay an extra fee?
Because I'm not bringing. Do you remember a little while ago, Cancun was charging if you brought in a phone and an iPad, because they were saying that's two devices for one person. You must be selling one of them. So that they quickly, after the people like ASTA and people that are involved in the decision making for those kinds of things, went to Mexico and said, you got to pull this off. This cannot be a requirement any longer.
Another one says, hi, Rose. This is Jackie in Waukesha. When you travel to a foreign country, do you typically register with the U.S. Embassy, particularly in Eastern European or Middle East countries?
You can, but that's what STEP does.
Okay,
so when you're doing the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, that is literally doing that. It's letting the government know where you're going to be, and the embassies in those particular countries are aware of that.
Sure.
And so
a lot easier just to do that.
Very much easier to do that. It's honestly, if it takes you more than 2 minutes, something's awry.
And that's at travel.state.gov.
And then you'll find STEP, Smart Traveler Enrollment Program.
Okay. Wrap it up. What does Fox World Travel all do?
So Fox World Travel does meetings and incentives, business travel, and vacation travel, including Fox Group vacations, as well as destination weddings. And just a reminder that the nonstop flights from Milwaukee are up and have been for 2 weeks. Prime dates are going fast because we know you love them. We know you wait for them to become available before you make your travel plans, and you do so according to the itineraries and the schedules they'll be flying. And if you text WTF, you will not get the link. Somebody just typed in WTF, FWT, Fox World Travel. If you type FWT to Fox World Travel, you will get the information. And we talked last week. Somebody said, I don't see them on here, but they're on there. You just got to, if you don't, once you hit that talk and text FWT thing. You're going to get all-inclusive and beach vacations. You are going to get a form that says, would you like to fill this out? Let's plan your vacation together. You can just bypass that if you don't want to do that right now. Book with the travel advisor, book online, and then there's a little information about some sales going on, and then there are the 2027 nonstop vacation flights from Chicago, Mitchell Field, which is Punta Cana, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Jamaica, and Los Cabos, and then from Rockford, which this year is Cancun, Punta Cana, and Costa Rica.
All right. We will do this again next week, but not with you. Who's coming in?
Colleen Alsberg will be in for me. I'm grateful and thankful that she is willing to do that. And I will be sending lots of pictures to our marketing team. So watch Fox World Travel's social media for our trip with Gene Miller to Portugal.
Say hi to Gene for me.
I will do that.
Have a great trip. Coming up next, Joe Kraus and the crew from Annex Wealth Management, and we'll check into the WTMJ Breaking News Center as well with Jen Gregg.
The preceding program, the Fox World Travel Show, is paid for in full by Fox World Travel.